Whoa, did you catch that? She immediately questions the recording, as if the camera itself is her first problem. That quick reaction says a lot when someone's more worried about being seen than being heard. You know something deeper is brewing, and trust me, this case. It's not just your average legal scuffle. There's talk of hostages, locked gates, and a maintenance man allegedly trapped inside a scorching hot townhouse. You're about to witness a courtroom moment packed with twists, tension, and a whole lot of legal drama.
What is this? Are you recording?
You want me to take it out?
Please.
The recording, yes.
Okay.
I didn't see that part.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Ibas-Yelling.
Hi, good day.
So you're telling me that you have a lawyer.
Yeah,
Who is your lawyer?
Attorney Rehan.
Who is it?
Rehan?
See if they filed it. Do you know if this person is going to show up today?
Yeah, he's not.
Okay. We're just going to do probable cause now. You now are charged with unlawful restraint.
Let's take a moment to understand the legal gravity here. The judge just laid out the charge, unlawful restraint. Now, in plain English, that means the defendant is being accused of illegally holding someone against their will, basically preventing them from leaving. And in Texas, this isn't a slap on the wrist situation. We're talking up to a year behind bars or a $4,000 fine. Whether it was intentional, miscommunication, or something darker, we're already dealing with a serious criminal allegation.
You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you. We will do this now. And then after that, we will just have you wait right over there for your lawyer to come. Hopefully they will show up. Okay. I love you. Good morning.
On August 5th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a hostage event at a townhouse in Harris County, Texas. The reporting, who is the project manager of the townhouse complex, called 911. The reporting indicated that the defendant was wearing an all-black religious garment and had a face mask.
So get this. She allegedly showed up dressed head to toe in black, face completely covered, like something out of a suspense movie. Then she cuts the power and water to a tenant's home repeatedly, and when the maintenance man tries to intervene, boom, she allegedly locks him inside the townhouse using metal burglar bars. This isn't just a landlord dispute, this is sounding like psychological warfare in broad daylight. The temperature is rising literally and legally.
She had locked one of his employees, the complaining witness, inside a townhouse against his will. The reporting advised that the defendant was trying to evict a witness, or trying to get a witness to self-evict. She was trying to get the witness, who is her tenant in the townhouse, to self-evict by shutting down the power and water to the unit repeatedly. The complaining witness, who is the maintenance man for the townhouse complex, went to go check on the tenants to see if they were okay. The reportee indicated that the defendant locked the steel gate, which would not allow the complaining witness to leave. They had a key lock on the front and key lock on the back side. The tenant did not have the key to the back side of it, so if she locks the front, there's no way to pass through the gate.
Okay, so the unlawful restraint is out?
Yes, Your Honor.
Outside?
It's a gate, and then it has, like the gate in the porch, on the porch, like a burglar gate.
Okay, so I'm assuming, so here's the door,
Mhm.
and then you have, I guess, what, like those black burglar bars
Yes,
that they
yes,
say.
Your Honor.
So he couldn't get into the house?
He couldn't get out of the house.
And he couldn't
She
get
locked
out.
him in the house.
Let me ask you something. What would you do if you were stuck inside a house? No AC, no electricity, locked gates on both ends, and someone gestures like they've got a gun. Sounds like a nightmare, right? This maintenance worker says that's exactly what happened. So now you tell me, was this intimidation, a misunderstanding, or something far more dangerous? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this is the kind of situation that splits public opinion right down the middle.
Without electricity or air conditioning.
And no back door to get out? No window? I don't understand.
We're getting there, Your Honor. When officers arrived, they spoke with the complaining witness, who said that he escaped 5 minutes prior, and the defendant and the witness were still inside the home. The complaining witness reported the house was really hot because the air conditioning wasn't on. Complaining witness stated the back patio door was also locked, and the defendant had locked him in. The defendant had made a motion at the time to her purse, which the complaining witness believed, or which made the complaining witness believe that she had a gun. The witness corroborated the complaining witness's story. And
I don't understand how this person cannot just unlock the door and leave from...
It was locked. It's so the doors, instead of having a push button on one end and then a key lock on both sides, on the other side, it's a key lock on both sides.
If now here's a legal twist that might fly under the radar, those double key locks she allegedly used. A key on both sides of the door, with no push button exit. That's a direct violation of most fire codes. Why? Because in an emergency, it traps people inside with no easy way out. The maintenance man even calls it out himself. That may not be the central charge in this case, but it paints a picture of just how unsafe or maybe even calculated this situation really was.
On both sides.
That's the doors, Your Honor, which the maintenance man, the complainant witness indicated was a violation of the fire code.
But that's neither here nor there, but doesn't this person have a master key? Or I guess this is a residence,
He
right?
doesn't have a master key, Your Honor. He's the maintenance man for like the condo association. So he maintains the condo. Each of the units has its own keys.
How long was allegedly stuck in the house and how did he get out? This is unusual. And why? Was there did this, well, I guess.
He was attempting to turn the power and water back on in the unit because she has been repeatedly turning off the power from the tenants who live there. He told her repeatedly that he wanted to leave.
So presumably she's outside at this time?
She's in there with him, Your Honor. She asked him to sit down on a chair. There's a video that shows complainant asking defendant to let him go multiple times, and with her telling the complainant to shut up. I don't have the means by which he had left the apartment, Your Honor. I just know that he got out at some point.
This is where it gets real. According to the report, the maintenance man somehow manages to escape the unit just 5 minutes before police arrive. That's cutting it dangerously close. And there's video footage that allegedly shows him begging to be let go while the defendant tells him to shut up. That's not just an emotional moment, that's potential evidence that could destroy any claims of innocence. One thing's clear, this case isn't built on just words. It's got video backup, and that could shift everything.
He got out 5 minutes before the officers arrived.
So he was able to leave 5 minutes before the officers arrived?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did she let him go?
So it says, for the OR at least, the duration of time, I know that was asked, was an hour and 20 minutes. I'm gonna see how he left. I'm trying to read through the OR to supplement your questions, Judge.
I don't know if I'm ready to rule yet. Ms. Agbacieli, are you sure that you're going to have a lawyer here today? Because I'd like to hear your side.
My lawyer, yeah.
Um,
Attorney Rehan, yeah.
I don't want to rule just yet, but I'd like to hear your side. If there's,
I'd like to be silent. I'd like to wait on my lawyer.
well, right, I'm right, and I'm not asking you to say anything now. When that person gets here, then you talk with them, and then we can
Yeah, sure.
readdress
Yes, sir.
PC at
Yes,
that.
Your Honor.
So do you mind just taking a seat for me and then just giving us a heads up when your lawyer comes? Come, Ms. Agbacieli, come up, ma'am.
I explained to her the no contact, Judge.
Okay, great. Okay,
Go ahead.
I am going to find that there's,
So what does the judge decide? She finds probable cause to move the case forward. In other words, there's enough evidence to justify continued legal action. But instead of jail, the defendant is let go with strict bond conditions, no weapons, no contact with the alleged victim, and no new criminal charges. It's a warning in legal language. You mess up even once, and it's straight back to jail. The judge is firm but fair. She's giving her a shot to stay free. But it's on razor-thin ice.
probable cause to go forward. If something develops in the future, I've told that you guys can come back and we can argue about probable cause. The only thing I'm going to ask you is please do not have contact with the complaining witness in this case and don't be in possession of any weapons. As long as you can abide by these and you do not pick up any new cases, you will be fine with us. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court, but please stay in contact. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I will issue a warrant, okay? Do you have any questions? Okay, so just no contact, no weapons, and that's it, okay?
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Just to go back to the body cam issue itself, right? The body cam issue itself, like say if I were to file a motion to restore property or return property, it's been tagged, so I don't know how we're gonna.
I mean, I don't think that you would have any opposition to that, would you?
I do, at this juncture, I think Pavel said the body cam, like to retrieve her body cameras from HPD evidence.
For the motion to restore, Judge, I just need to talk to the investigator and see if we're retrieving it anyways.
If you're what?
If we're gonna retrieve that footage to make it available, I think we're already in the process of doing that. That's the only thing that's holding me back. But right now, I'm object because of, it's a part of a pending investigation. At this point, I just need to confirm it with the investigator.
Do you want to set it a couple weeks just to see if that happens?
Yeah, I mean, I really just need a week, but yeah, a couple weeks.
Are we judged, because like I said.
I'm waiving her appearance.
Oh, absolutely.
So, I mean, it's, she's not gonna have to come here, so
2 weeks will suffice, Judge.
whatever you want, I don't care. Yeah, because you guys fight over whatever day, and then, I mean, if you wanna, I'll grant your motion to get it back, though.
Yes, sir.
If they're not gonna get it back first, so.
Thank you, Judge.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi.
Just a little bit down so I can see your eyes.
Sure.
That's, okay. How are you?
Good.
Just when you think the courtroom drama's over, bam, a new charge surfaces. Same woman, now facing accusations of making a terroristic threat. This one's bizarre. The allegation that she pointed finger guns at two people fixing potholes and said, "I'm going to shoot you." You heard that right, this confrontation allegedly happened in a parking lot over ... puddles. Whether it's intimidation or exaggeration, the legal system is now treating it like a real threat, and if true, that could mean up to 6 months in jail. The tension just keeps climbing.
Ma'am, you've not picked up another case. You're charged with terroristic threat. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you.
Judge, if I could just confirm the name.
Agbacielo.
On April 1st, 2025, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas regarding a disturbance. Law enforcement officer made contact with the second complaining witness, who stated that he was inside the apartment when he heard the first complaining witness outside getting yelled at by the defendant. The second complaining witness went outside to see what was going on, and the defendant yelled at him to stop putting things in the pothole in the parking lot. The second complaining witness told the defendant he was fixing the hole. And the defendant threatened both the complaining witnesses, pointing at them with their fingers, making a pistol shape with their fingers, saying, "I'm going to shoot you."
Wait, you said there were two complaining witnesses.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's what I have here. It says, "I'm going to shoot you," towards both complaining witnesses.
And we have Ms. Agbacielo making the alleged threats.
Correct, Your Honor.
Your Honor, he's only charged with one.
There's only, yeah,
All right.
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, who is the complaining witness?
Theo Strong.
Is it a known person? Because we have priors with Ms. Agbacielo, and there are assaultive and, pretty dangerous priors. Any of the same complaining witnesses?
Does not appear so, Your Honor. I'm looking through. No, Your Honor. It seemed like it's just, from what we can see, it's just.
Was it a street worker? Was it someone working for the city, or
It's someone that lives there, Your Honor.
just out there fixing the potholes?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Ms. Agbacielo, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you, as a condition of your bond, not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, and not to be in possession of weapons. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we can give you time. So what I'll have you do now is I'll have you sign a receipt of victory while you take a seat, while we draft the bond conditions, I'll have you sign it, and after that, you'll be free to go.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please, ma'am, don't pick up any new cases. Just don't have contact with these people. I don't want to have to put you in jail,
Your Honor, it was the same thing the last time, the
Just,
last case.
just please be careful,
Yeah.
Really.
People make false allegations all the time.
And I get it. There's always two sides to the story. That's why you have a lawyer. That's why we'll give you time. The evidence will point to whose side is correct.
Yeah, and I do have them.
So, please.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.